Dome Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So you know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, guys, let's talk middleweight Gennady Golovkin. And right now, I'm just going to say it like this. Gennady Golovkin is no longer must-see TV for me. And that's hard because Gennady Golovkin, for me, was must-see TV all the time, period. Whether I think he was going to win the fight, lose the fight, or whatever, close fight, it didn't matter. He's must-see TV. I like the way he handled his opponents, even though most of them were smaller, overmatched, but you still have to take care of them. Similar to Deontay Wilder. People, oh, he fight bums. But everybody don't dominate every fighter they fight. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I always say, you know, if somebody else would have fought the same opponents from Gennady Golovkin, would they have had the same record and knock people out and dominate and coming forward all those times? But I will say this. Of late, the last year and a half, it's been pathetic, right? And I told you guys that Gennady Golovkin will not fight anyone who he doesn't feel like he's going to be able to walk down. That's just me judging from what I've been seeing. Now, the last opponent he was about to fight, Camille Serrameta, right, had 4 KOs. And I was like, yeah, that's somebody he's going to probably try to fight. Now, the latest one, I did a video about it yesterday. I wasn't able to upload it, technical difficulties. Dude named Brandon Adams, number 3 in the WBA, number 8 in the WBO. But he's 21-2. And here's more significantly, he's got 13 KOs. That seems like somebody Gennady Golovkin going to want to fight. Now, is the zone going to keep throwing away money for Gennady Golovkin to fight anybody, right? Is everybody going to be okay with him still not fighting any of the formidable guys in the middleweight division and hope that he gets to fight Canelo without fighting anybody before the Canelo trilogy? I don't think that's going to happen, guys. I know that people ignore this behavior, right? We forgetting or ignoring the fact that Demetrius Andrade has a WBO title. He's sitting right there. You can get that. I've said that in other videos when I was talking about the Camille Serrameta fight or opponent, right? You know, Andrade is right there with the WBO title. Golovkin beats Andrade, and then boom, you got an undisputed match against the winner of Gennady Golovkin and Daniel Jacobs. Now, GGG has already said that he ain't fighting Jacobs if he wins. He don't want the winner. He just wants Canelo. So he's in the game for who knows what Gennady Golovkin's in the game for. This is all out on the heels of his behavior fighting Vadim DeRozan. Now, we've documented it. Everyone knows that was pathetic and ridiculous. You know, DeRozan was out a year and a half and a smaller guy. You know, totally different weight division. And all of the major players in the middleweight were wanting to fight him. I told you, Gennady Golovkin got a line outside his gym. Who knows how long? People have been waiting there for years. They great right now, right? It's absolutely pathetic, right? No slight to no Brandon Adams, but man, the guy lost to Willie Monroe twice. Okay, Willie Monroe got 6 KOs. We know it. They'd already been beat by Golovkin and several other fighters. Willie Monroe's not that bad, but we know he's not got punch-out power. Lost to a guy named Thompson, too. Right? And Thompson's been KO'd by a couple of people. The thing is, right, is this is not the opponent for Gennady Golovkin, or it shouldn't be. And it shouldn't be accepted by any fans or anybody if we're considering Gennady Golovkin to be one of the upper echelon of the middleweight division. If not, if he's officially not in those conversations, then this is okay behavior. But would you allow Daniel Jacobs to do this? Or Demetrius Andrade? Look, we're asking Demetrius Andrade, yeah, fight Golovkin. Right? That's who we want Demetrius Andrade to fight. That's who Demetrius Andrade wants to fight. But no, now he has to act like he wants to fight Selecki. Right? Because Golovkin's not, he come back, doesn't even want to fight him. Right? Remember this, Jamal Charlo, like I keep mentioning, Jamal Charlo, he was the mandatory for Canelo. Right? Mandatory for Canelo. The WBC says, nope, you got to fight, now we're going to mandate you fight Golovkin. Right? Normally, any fighter, and we check the behavior patterns for most of these fighters, any fighter that's a mandatory for a year and a half and they tell him he's going to fight somebody else, they're going to raise some hell. Right? They're going to raise some hell. Wait, I've been mandatory this long. What you mean I got a mandatory to fight somebody else? He lost against Canelo. That's my chance against Canelo. That's not what Jamal Charlo did. People ignore this. Jamal Charlo said, well, bring on Golovkin. I want to fight him anyway. Let me take care of him before I go to Canelo. right? We ignored Jamal Charlo. Where Canelo, they both somewhere else on the zone somewhere because they ain't going to go over here messing with Jamal Charlo at Showtime and all that, right? Thinking them out of the fight. So that's what a fighter does. So I'm just saying, as much as I used to like to watch Gennady Golovkin, I didn't watch the Valentin Monterosen fight live. Didn't go either because the simple fact it's ridiculous now, right? You just can't support that. And wouldn't watch him fight Zamarete or Adams, right? He's gonna have to get in the mix, or he's just a pretty good fighter. But not with those superlatives we had. Yeah, I haven't looked at the pound list right now because I told you how I feel about Ring Magazine and their pound list. I'm telling you, Golovkin's probably somewhere 3, 4. This is the best fighters in the world. He's still up there. This is how a so-called best fighter in the world gets to act. And then a Mikey Garcia is under him in the pound list. Errol Spence too, for that matter. A whole lot of people. Some people got him in front of Ozak. What did Ozak do to his division? Clean it out. Undisputed. Got the nerve to be behind a Golovkin. It's just not fair anymore. And there's no justification for it. Ain't nobody mad at Golovkin. Do what you want to do. He's not old, guys, because you were asking Floyd Mayweather to do more. Okay? You ask Floyd Mayweather to do more. You don't care. Floyd Mayweather come back right now. You would ask him to fight Golovkin. 2 weight divisions higher with punch and power. But Golovkin hasn't even been out of the middleweight. Ever. Right? And there's tons of people that have been wanting to fight him, and it's just time to get either stop boxing or you will not be considered one of the best. It's absurd at this point, right? Sorry, but it's just absurd at this point. These names that are going out here. Now, the zone, if they're going to keep throwing away money, which I don't think they will so long, they might give him this one, but after that 6-fight deal or whatever he's got, we're going to have to fight somebody. Just like I said, you're going to have to fight somebody. This was ridiculous. Just the names he's trying to do. It's like he's going anywhere. We saw him wanting to fight Murata. When you have other players, the regular champion, He wanted to fight Murata, but Murata got outclassed by Rob Brandt, and that wasn't the case now, right? Just nobody. Think about this. Canelo versus Jacobs. There's 2 titles over there. The other title is the WBO, and that is Demetrius Andrade. He should be knocking at Andrade's door. Hey, let us fight. The winner of us, bam, versus the winner of that fight with Jacobs and Canelo, and we have 1 champion in the middleweight division. Why is that so hard? That's not hard. If you don't want to do that, then it's suspect. Period. Man, Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here.